Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Emily and this is Free Omelet Farm. It's a lovely evening. The sun's kind of behind the trees, so it's going to start getting dark soon. So I'm just going to walk around and check up on our creatures. And I thought I would take you with me because there's something I wanted to talk to you about. You leading the way, Chong Chong? Last week, exactly a week ago, I was at the Homesteaders Festival at Rory Feek's farm. It was so amazing, so inspiring. I met some really cool people, and I just had such a fantastic weekend. I tend to come back from things like that wanting to do like all of the things that I learned about, and I just I want to do it all, but I came back, and as I was kind of thinking about what I want to do on our homestead and some of the goals that we have, I realized that I was missing some pretty basic homesteading foundational things that I need to work on.
Hello, chickens. Oh, mullet.
That particular turkey thinks it's a chicken, and it got stuck on the wrong side of the fence somehow. I'm not sure how it did that. See if we can rescue Mullet. Hey, Mullet. Hey. Hey.
It's okay. Oh, bird. It's all right. Oh, Mullet. For crying out loud, you flew over this fence, fly over that one.
I am just kidding myself. None of these animals have put themselves to bed yet. So anyways, what I was saying is I realized when I got back that, like, for all the things that I want to do on our homestead, like, we do a lot of homestead-y things. We have animals and all that, but one of the things that we have been stuck in for a while now is kind of a reliance on convenience foods.
Good night, Anna Banana. Enjoy your broody spell.
Now, I don't think that there's anything like morally wrong with, you know, the occasional chicken nuggets and all the things, but we've been pretty heavily reliant on them, if I'm going to be completely honest, for a while. And the reason for that, like, I'd been trying to get into some better cooking habits and things like that before I got pregnant. And you know, I did for a little while, but it wasn't truly a habit. And so after I found out I was pregnant with Poppy, I got really sick. The morning sickness thing is no joke. And I was really sick. Some days completely bedridden for like 4 months or something like that.
We have some of our younger turkeys in here. We're hoping to have them clear out this grass a little bit. And they've all decided that they want to roost up here. But like, look at how unsteady they are. Are you really gonna try to sleep like that, bird?
I love those things. They're hysterical. So I found out that I was pregnant with Poppy at the end of July, and then I was sick for the remainder of the summer and part of the fall. And by the time I was actually starting to feel better, that's when we found the house. So we put an offer on the house. It was accepted, obviously. And then from there, we had to get our house ready to sell. And that took a while, and we had to get packed, and then we had to move. And, you know, we did all those things, and we got to our house, we moved in, the first day in February.
Hello, ducks.
All right, let's see if those chickens have made any more progress. So we've been in the house for about 2 months, a little less, and then Poppy was born. And now Poppy is 2.5 months old. I'm feeling like a human again. Things are finally starting to settle down. And it's time. It is time to tackle the issue of what we are eating.
All right. Oh, sorry.
Are you chickens ready? Not quite? All right, I'll give you more time. So almost everyone's put away except for those chickens. So I'm gonna go check on my baby to be sure that she's still asleep. All right, baby's still sound asleep. So we're gonna try and give those chickens a little bit more time to put themselves to bed, and hopefully our turkey will figure it out. So we've been relying pretty heavily on convenience foods, just because we have. It's not great, I'm not proud of it, but it's true. And I had this thought since being back, like, you know, I want to do all these things. Like, I want to get some more meat animals, and I want to have, you know, dairy creatures and things like that. And I realized that, like, I'm doing all of that in the name of, like, food. And I realized that, like, where I am now, I wouldn't even really be able to effectively utilize it. And so I have decided that it is time to buckle down on a couple of things. And here's what they are. One of them, obviously, food. More cooking from scratch, definitely cooking what I've got growing in the garden. Whole foods, not the whatever junk we have been eating. And then also, related to that, but maybe not directly, is housework. How should I put this? I'm not naturally a very tidy person. My room was always a mess growing up. My desk was always a mess growing up. I think I kind of assumed that eventually I would just naturally become tidy because I would have to, because I would, you know, I was going to be a wife and a mom, and that's what wives and moms do, I guess. And, well, it turns out I'm not my mom, who has a very tidy and clean house. Yeah, I need to do better. And the way that that relates to food is that when you can't effectively use your kitchen because you didn't do dishes the night before, and so now instead of just making breakfast, you have to clean off the plates, and then you have to clean your pan so that you can make eggs. I'm actually really embarrassed talking about this, because, yeah, I don't know. I just am. It's just not something I'm naturally good at. Even if we weren't trying to be homesteaders, not trying to be, we are homesteaders. We're just beginning ones. We're just new. There's still some really very basic beginner things. We live really close to a really busy road, and man, those bikes are loud. I'm so sorry, I was totally distracted by those bikes. So even if I wasn't a homesteader, even if I didn't have food coming my way that I wanted to be able to use and to cook so that we can have like real food freedom here, even if I didn't have that, just from a health standpoint, it was going to need to happen. I've always struggled with my weight. It's not something that I typically mention, because when you struggle with your weight, you don't really need to tell people. People just look at you and they know. It's like having a very deep, dark secret always on display, is that I have a difficult relationship with food, and I just wear it literally around my middle. So from a health standpoint, from a food freedom standpoint, we want to work on what we're eating and food. And then the other part of that is trying to make my job easier by keeping a clean kitchen and frankly a clean house, because come on guys, I'm 33. I should be able to have a clean house. Bah. Anyway, that was the main subject of what I wanted to get to. That's mostly what I wanted to talk about. And now I'm gonna go see if those chickens have put themselves to bed yet.
The sky is so beautiful. Oh, wow.
I hope the chickens are put away because I want to use the last minutes before I have to get my kids ready to bed, and I just want to sit outside. I just want to stare at the sunset. Anyway, so that is a very real and very honest look at what we're going to be working on, what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be making videos about it. I'm definitely not coming to you from a place of excellence in this area. I'm still very much learning, but it's something I'm really excited about. And I hope you'll want to come along for the ride. Now, if you'll excuse me,
I have to work on getting this turkey.
I win. Say goodbye to everyone. Say goodnight. Okay, mission accomplished. I got my turkey. I got everyone closed in and put to bed. It is still lovely out. I still got some time before I need to put the kids to bed, and I still have a beautiful sunset to admire.
Oh, it is just spectacular.
I'm so excited about it. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me this evening, and thanks for listening. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.